Hi friends, thank you for joining me. I am in Tuscany. One of my really close friends, Joanne, bought this freaking farm in Tuscany and it is gorgeous. So I've been out here for the last several weeks playing with goats, planting some lavender, and enjoying this incredible scenery. So I'm really happy that I'm getting to film a couple videos for you all so you can see it too. Yeah. Let's start at the top of our mat. We'll start standing. So take a moment and just begin to trace the breath in the body and out the body. So in the nose and out. So feeling that slow, steady breath. Let's take a couple breaths out the mouth. Exhales. Once more. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, bend the knees as you pour forward. Let the heart lead, not the head, and pour all the way down. Knees can be bent. Inhale, halfway lift, bring the hands to the shins. And exhale, fold forward. Let's come all the way up. Bend the knees. Push the ground away in your feet and lift all the way up. And exhale, hands, heart center. Again, like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pour forward, lead with the heart. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. And exhale, fold forward. Slight bend in the knees as you rise all the way to stand. And exhale, hands, heart center. All right, listen up. Bend the knees. Inhale, open the heart. Open up into a big T here. Open the throat as well as the heart. Gaze up. On an exhale, we're going to draw round the back, draw the fingers towards each other. Sink a little bit lower. Yeah, press the fingers towards each other. Inhale, lift the arms up, open the heart, fingertips stay touching. And this time, exhale, graze the hands along the floor and then bring them back. Come up onto your toes, diver's pose. So you have a slight cobra in the back, so I have a little bit of that arch in my back. Exhale, drop the drop the heels, and then inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, fold forward. We'll do that once more. Push the ground away, come all the way up to stand. And exhale, hands, heart center. Yeah, let's do that again. Soften the knees, bend the knees. Inhale, open the heart, open the throat, tee the arms. Exhale, round the back, fingertips come to touch. Sink a little bit lower. Inhale, open the heart, lift the fingertips up. And exhale, graze the ground. And then come up onto the toes and find a little bit of arch in the back. Crown of the head comes forward, the gaze is down. Exhale, drop the heels down as you bend the knees, lift the arms back up. And exhale, plant the hands. Step back with the right foot. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, lift the heart, cactus the arms. And exhale, plant the hands, straighten both legs, fold forward. Let's stay here for a few rounds of breath. Let the inhale lift you up a little bit. Push the ground away with the hands. And exhale, let your heart fall. So we're moving with breath. Inhale. And exhale. Once more in. And out. Gaze forward. Take a big step up. Right foot meets the left. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold it down. Slight bend in the knees as you rise all the way to stand. And exhale, hands, heart center. Let's move to the other side. Bend in the knees. Inhale, open the heart, open the throat. Exhale, sink the hips down around the back, fingertips touch. Keep the hips low as you inhale, open the heart. And exhale, graze the ground, diver's pose. Come up onto the heels. So it really requires you to kind of bring the heart forward here as the tailbone reaches back. One more inhale. Exhale, sink the heels down, arms lift up. And exhale, plant the hands, step back with the left foot. Bring the back knee down. Inhale, cactus, the arms open. And exhale, plant the hands, straighten both the legs. Let's stay here for a few rounds of breath, but do move the upper body. Inhale, push the ground away with the hands to find length, and exhale, fold. Couple more rounds like this with your breath. This time we're going to step the right foot back. Downward facing dog. First one. Let it feel good. Really noticing how you feel in your body, all the way from the ankles, the calves, bending at the knees, maybe sending the hips side to side. And really pushing the ground away with the hands so you get it really long from the wrists to the hips. Yeah? Bring the knees down. Child's pose. Set the hips to the heels. One breath here. Begin to walk the hands over towards the right side. As far as you can. Big side body stretch. Come up onto the fingertips and reach out as far as you can. And then pull the shoulders away from the ears. So we're reaching out and pulling in. It's an equal opposition here. Opposing forces. Beautiful. Begin to walk the hands over towards the right foot, yeah? We're going to plant the hand down, left arm comes up. Maybe you lift the hips and push them forward. Bring the top hand, make it alive. Open the hand, one more inhale. And exhale, child's pose. So sink the hips, bring the arms forward, drop the head down. One breath here in and out. Same thing, other side. Begin to walk over towards the left side. Maybe you pick up your belly to move it over the thigh. So you get a little more space. Coming up onto the fingers. Reaching out as you're pulling in. And begin to walk the hands over towards the left side. Plant the hand, left hand down behind just a little bit. Push the hips forward, open up. And exhale, downward facing dog this time. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip up. Let it feel good, good, good. And then exhale, plant the foot back down, downward dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip. Same thing here. Maybe move it around a bit, see what you can find. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, wave forward, plank pose. Bend the knees and wave back downward facing dog. Twice more like this. Inhale, wave forward, plank pose. Slow, slow, slow. And exhale, bend the knees, hips move high and back. Downward dog, once more. Inhale, wave it forward. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's walk the feet up towards the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. Take the right foot and take a big step back to the back of the mat. And we're going to turn towards the right. Bring the heels in and the toes out. You're going to sink the hips low, goddess pose. So I'm going to micromanage just a little bit here because I want you to feel some things, to feel maybe a little different than you have before in this pose. So find your pinkies and the pinky edge side of your foot, press it down and then lift the arches up. So it kind of feels like your weight's going onto the outer edge of the foot, and it is. Sink the hips down and then check out your knee and the ankle. So it might not happen today. It might not happen ever, but we want the knees to go in the direction of over the heels. So mine don't completely do it, but that's the direction I want it to go. So you can even put your hands on the outside of your knees and as if you were going to push them away. Yeah? And then let's take the arms up into cactus arms. Same thing here. We want to open up. So as if you could touch your elbows behind your back. So the same feeling of opening the arms, opening the thighs here, and sink low. Yeah, pull the belly towards the spine. We're going to take the right hand to the right knee and reach the left arm over. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, left hand down, right arm over. And inhale, center. Twice more each side. Exhale and reach. Inhale, center. To the left. Inhale, center. Can you sit a little bit lower? Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Once more. Exhale to the left. And inhale, center. Straighten the legs. Turn the heels out. Now this time the toes are slightly in, the heels are slightly out. But the same thing, we're going to press down through the pinky edge side and pull up slightly on the arches. Check out your knees and make sure that they're not hyperextended, so a very soft bend, yeah? Take the hands to the hips. Inhale, lean back slightly as you put the hips forward. Open the heart, open the throat. And then exhale, we'll hinge at the hips. Make the torso really long, so you're reaching out. Bring the hands down, and the crown of the head comes towards the ground. Maybe you shimmy the hips slightly side to side. And maybe you grab for the ankles. Different variations, anything that feels good. Let's take the hands to the hips, begin to gaze forward. Slight bend in the knees, push into the feet as you lift up. Let's take the arms up above the head, inhale. Exhale, bring the hands behind the back. Bring the elbows towards one another as you roll the shoulders back and the fist comes away from the torso. Again, slight bend in the knees. We're going to pour forward, leading with the heart and coming back down, forward fold. Let the arms fall over the head. So a tendency here is to let the shoulders come up by the ears, but we don't want to do that. So we want to lift the shoulders away. So we want to keep engaged here. And then I like to really bend kind of deeply into my right knee and then bring my fist over towards the left, coming back to center and switching sides. The gaze can kind of turn, kind of follow the shoulder as well. Just see what feels good here. Take a few more rounds of breath. Release the arms. Plant the hands and push the ground away. We're just going to come into a kneeling pose. So you can come, just bring the knees in. Take a seat down. If this doesn't feel okay, you can cross your legs as well. Yeah? I'm going to do a couple more side stretches here. And take the right hand down. The left arm comes up and reaches over. You can send the hips over towards the left and actually come off the feet a little bit. So you're sitting off the heels. So everything's coming towards the left, but I'm going to reach towards the right. You'll get a deeper opening here. Now open the heart up towards the beautiful Tuscan sky. I wish you were here with me. And maybe even cactus this top arm as you open. One more round of breath. And exhale, and we'll switch sides. So now the hips will come over towards the right side. This feels really nice. I must have slept wrong last night or something. I got a little kink in my low back. Left hand goes out towards the left side. Right arm comes up and over, and let's get into the side body. Turn the heart, the gaze up towards the sky or the ceiling or the sun or the moon or whatever is up there. Actively reach. So make sure your top arm is active. It's not just like the hand's not hanging. If you actively reach, it'll engage even deeper down. Maybe you even cactus that top arm to open up even more. And let's release. And then come into any seated variation that feels good for you. Bring the hands down to the thighs or to the knees or into the lap. And just come back into tracing the breath in and out of the body. Maybe even feel what it feels like to lean back just slightly, like you're sitting up against a wall. Often we have a tendency to lean forward a lot in our life when we're driving or working on a computer. So sometimes we can just trust ourselves and lean back. Feel any sensations, vibrations in the body. And thank yourself for showing up for you. You know, these moments on our mat are precious. We do it not only for ourselves, but for all of those around us. There's a ripple effect. Nope, 5 more rounds of breath, just in silence, just noticing, breathing, being with you before life continues again. Bring your hands to heart center, thumbs at the third eye. And we bow forward to seal our practice, and together we say namaste. Thank you so much for joining me here in Tuscany. I'm really thrilled to be here and to share a little piece of it with you. If you'd like to come and practice with me live, maybe in Italy, who knows? Head to colchanceyoga.com. I have lots of retreats always coming up, so would love to practice with you live somewhere beautiful in the world. And until then, I'll see you here on your mat. Ciao.